Good afternoon, guys. So I just wanted to dive into Polkadot for a couple of minutes here. Now, this is the all-time high for Polkadot that we put in back in November 2021. Okay. And since then, just like Bitcoin and the rest of the market, we've been in this bear market sort of phase, this bear trend. And I wanted to point out a couple of warning signs, just looking at a few indicators here for Polkadot, and just a couple of patterns and signs that have basically for a third time now are sort of repeating themselves. So what I wanted to point out is I've got the this is on the daily time frame, by the way, sorry because you can't see that, the daily time frame. What I've got here is this 20 EMA, the yellow line, and this 55 EMA, this red line. Okay, now what you can see here is that Polkadot had this pump up, okay, this bullish pump, and it met an all-time high. And from that point, you was above the EMAs, holding the EMAs here as in an uptrend, okay, but you came into resistance, okay, met a new all-time high, and since then, you lost the EMAs and have since been hitting your head on these EMAs, okay, so you're under them. When you're under these EMAs, you will notice you are in a downtrend. When you are above EMAs, you will notice you're in an uptrend, okay. Now, one negative thing here, okay, and what I wanted to talk about in regards to points repeating is that, as I said, you had this explosion above the EMAs, you lost them, hit your head and formed a death cross. And from that death cross, that is the sign that gave you this sort of indicator that you were going to be coming down. Now, you did come down, you found support, and then you had this impulsive move again back above the EMAs, but ran into resistance. And at the second point here, what happened is Polkadot then lost the EMAs again, just like it did here. Okay, it lost the EMAs, ran into a death cross and the EMAs. Right here, you can see you had a death cross, you ran into the EMAs, and again, you started falling into this bearish trend where you're under the EMAs. Now, what do you notice here? Okay, you've done something very similar. You came down in this bearish trend, you're coming down in this bearish trend, you're finding support, you found support here, you had the move up, okay, look right here, we had the move up above the EMAs, ran into resistance. Here, we ran into resistance, and then we've fallen below the EMAs, death cross, fell below the EMAs, death cross, okay, and now you're running back into them as resistance, ran back into them as resistance, capitulation. And then right here, if the same plays out, you're going to capitulate and lose this low. So that low would be this low, you would lose it, okay, so that's a pattern that's played out 2 to 3 times now. Two times, okay, where you've had death cross, death cross, death cross, okay, and after each death cross, you lost that support, the local support, okay, and from that losing that local support, you capitulated, okay, support, capitulated, support, capitulated. Are we going to capitulate further? And if so, where are we going to be looking for a target? If that was the case, in my eyes, what would be happening here on a larger sort of time frame, on a weekly time frame for Polkadot, is you're basically putting in this massive Elliott wave theory correction where you've got this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This is a wave 4 relief rally, and then you're going to get your wave 5 back down to support. Okay. Now, key areas for support here on the weekly time frame for Polkadot. Straight off the back would be this local high here, okay, which is already what is holding as support basically. That's what you want to see hold. You don't want to lose this local low here for Polkadot, because if you do, your next point of contact would be these lower lows down here, okay, which is where my wave 5 is looking to go. And the reason why it's looking to go there is because if you get a fib on from the all-time high down to from the all-time high retracing to this low, so from this high retracing to this low, okay, you can see that we've retraced there, we lost that low, okay, we lost that 1 fib, we fell to the 1272 basically, and now we've come back up into the 1 and the weekly 20 and are getting rejected, okay, and we're getting rejected. So this indicates to me that we're coming down to meet these lower targets, okay, at a minimum, in my opinion, which would be either $5.16, okay, which would fall on this support area here, this cluster or support, and if we lose that, then you're looking to come and retest these low areas of support right here at $3.66. So guys, when in doubt, zoom out, okay, because you can see right here you had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, you had an impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, that's an ABC. They work in waves, okay, so you had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and now you're having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction, and then at the end of it, I'm hoping for some sort of A, B, see recovery, okay, where you start to march back up and form bullish patterns in the near future. But it all works within waveforms, guys. That's a quick update on Polkadot. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care. Peace out from Charlie TA.